Oh, absolutely. I am here for these discussions. Demon Slayer versus Zenless Zone Zero matches. And these, all of them, I wouldn't doubt would be insanely awesome to watch. But before I start, what are your guys' opinions on these matches? Akaza versus Lighter, you've got Gyutaro versus Anbi, you've got Inosuke versus Lycon, and you've got Tanjiro versus Soldier 11. Now, for me, round one, this is just gonna be just a straight up boxing match. They're gonna be close quarters, just slugging at each other. But the main problem here is Akaza definitely has the better the better experience here. He's more experienced of a fighter. He has hundreds of years under his belt, and first off, let's assume that their weapons have Nichiren properties, so it's at least somewhat fair. But even if Lighter's weapons had the ability to kill demons, I still don't think he'd be able to do enough to take down Akaza. It would still be a good fight, but I'm leaning towards Akaza, mid to high. Gyutaro versus Anbi would be even cooler. Gyutaro going all out versus an all out Anbi. But in my opinion, this one is very decisive in my opinion. I fully believe Anbi has this. Not only is she ridiculously fast, but even if she does get afflicted by poison, I don't doubt that her highly calculated mind isn't going to have her take down Gyutaro even faster if she knew that she was actively being poisoned. Because she is a very analytical fighter. The moment she feels even a very marginal decrease in her strength, she's immediately going to cut any nonsense and immediately go for the takedown, which I don't doubt that she'd be able to do so. She's definitely way better of a fighter than Gyutaro, and it would be a just straight up decisive victory. Now this one, I think this is a clean sweep for Lycon. Inosuke, no doubt he's a good fighter, but Lycon just, in my opinion, not only is a way better fighter, but in my opinion, he's just overall he's definitely got the strength advantage, undeniably, but I'd also say he's got the speed advantage. He's got the stats advantage, and overall, I think he's got the most efficient way of taking someone down. Sure, it was a fake out when he did this in the story, but we saw that he is just capable of stabbing through someone's chest right at their heart. So, yeah, Inosuke's doomed. And Tanjiro versus Soldier 11, this fight entirely depends what part of the story we're going in. If this is the entertainment district or before, Soldier 11, in my opinion, clean sweeps. If this is the Swordsmith Village, it's pretty close, or at the very least a bit closer, but I'd still personally say Soldier 11. But if this is late Infinity Castle and beyond Tanjiro, I don't think Soldier 11 has it now. The full Hinekami Kagura, the full 13th form of Sun Breathing, I just don't think Soldier 11 can handle that. Now again, speed could be a factor, which, again, I'm not sure. Even if if she is close in speed to Anbi, or at least relative, then sure, you could still say that Soldier 11 defeats Tanjiro because of the speed advantage. But in terms of, overall, swordsmanship, first off, I'd give that advantage to Tanjiro, so it would definitely be closer. But this also changes if we do, first off, emergency spoiler warning for the end of Demon Slayer. So, 3, 2, 1. Yeah, if this is Demon King Tanjiro, though, I'm not sure if there's even anything Soldier 11 can do. Unlimited healing, doesn't have the weaknesses of a normal demon, doesn't get beat by sunlight, and could just, destroy buildings with, full power attacks. Soldier 11 would last a bit against this version of Tanjiro, but she'd just get whittled down. So this fight depends on what point Tanjiro's at in the story. But to reiterate, 3 of these 4 matches I say go to Zenless. Whereas the top row, that one's going to be a very good close quarters fight, but I'd say Akaza because of an experience advantage.